What's up, Melanated family? This is your boy Harrison from MelanatedFathers.com and Melanated Fathers TV, bringing you the latest news as it pertains to our people. Now, I got a new news story for you out of Britain, family. A black mother in Britain is upset today after her daughter's teacher repeatedly used the N-word. Now, the 12-year-old girl is the only black kid in her class at Orchard School Bristol. That's important to note. Her teacher was reading author John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men when the little girl basically told him that he was using the word too much and it was making her uncomfortable. And this is according to the child's mother. This is what she told several news sources. Now, to make matters even worse, the teacher responded by saying this shit even more, and he responded by using it in a rapping style. So instead of saying nigger, he began saying nigga. Ain't that some shit? Now, the mother she was quoted as saying something that I agree with. She basically was quoted as saying, I believe if my daughter was gay or if anything was said that was homophobic, this situation would be treated much differently. And that is definitely a fact. Now, the 1937 novel the teacher read uses the word nigger repeatedly in telling the story of a displaced migrant ranch worker searching for new jobs during the Great Depression. Now, to me, to make matters even worse, the school's head teacher, Julia Hinchliffe, defended the teacher in question by releasing a statement that basically said, I quote, "We choose not to censor the text because by deleting it from our curriculum, we would deny our students the right to fully understanding racial prejudice over the course of history." Now, that is a crock of shit right there, family. This is why I'm a big proponent of us teaching our children ourselves, meaning our history, our black history, how things have transpired throughout history. They need to hear that shit from us. They need to hear that shit from a black perspective. You don't want your kid to get blindsided. You ain't never talked to him about racism. You ain't never talked to him about some shit, and then something like this happens in their class. You feel me? But the mother, some shit I didn't agree with, the mother would go on to say that she doesn't feel it was racist. She just feels the teacher didn't take it serious enough. Well, to me, if an adult is not taking into consideration how a black person would feel when they say nigger or nigga, that is the definition of racism to me, because he understands he has a system that can protect him. And then she went on to say that she feels as a black person in Britain, she doesn't feel like they take her serious enough because she's black. Well, ma'am, that's actually racism too. If you're treated differently because of how you look, that's actually the definition of racism. You feel me? So I think it doesn't even sound like this woman is under the impression of what's really going on here. That's why it's important that all of us do our job to teach our children about racism, teach our children about our history as it relates to us in this country, so they can be prepared for this shit, so they can have a contextual understanding of how all this shit works. Because it doesn't sound like her daughter did. Doesn't even sound like she understands how it works. You feel me? So shit like this can really fuck with your mental state of being if you don't have a contextual understanding of how racism works, which all of us should have. You feel me? So for more stories like this, family, please go to MelanatedFathers.com. Go to Melanated Fathers TV on YouTube. Don't forget to like the post. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when new videos drop. I'm gone.